When a company decides to hire activists that care more about pushing an agenda than they do about actually doing their job, you shouldn't be surprised if they start to cause problems. And then when they refuse to do their job, or they do a terrible job and you try to fire them, inevitably, they will weaponize their identity. They will do anything they can to try to paint a narrative and tear you down. And that's exactly what happened to Marvel and Disney with Victoria Alonso. Victoria Alonso, who's been with the MCU for a long, long time, since the very beginning, and continue to gain more and more power, continue to be more outspoken about her activism, even to the point of bashing her boss and her company in public, all about the Florida Parental Rights and Education bill. Well, when this person continued to do an awful job, a terrible job, and even at times refused to do her job, they finally said that's enough and they fired her. Well, now, just a month later, here's the news. Victoria Alonso and Disney reached settlement over former Marvel exec's firing because she immediately filed a lawsuit and said, as a gay Latina, they tried to silence me. Disney did this. Disney's so terrible. So now, of course, they wanted to quiet things down, and she's reached a multi-million-dollar settlement. Someone does a terrible job, does their job poorly. She's in charge of visual effects, which has been bashed by everybody, whether you hate Marvel or not. Yet because she complained, because she said, I'm gay and I'm a Latina, and that's why they tried to fire me, they are forced, because they've been pushing this woke nonsense. Disney's backing the woke agenda, the gay agenda, everything. Now they're forced to do whatever she wants, to bend over backwards for her. Victoria Alonso settles with Disney after refusing to make reprehensible change to Marvel movie. Alonso's attorney previously claimed the producer had been silenced. Disney has settled with producer Victoria Alonso, who claimed she was fired after refusing to make a reprehensible Ant-Man 3 edit. So, after she refused to do her job, even if that is the story and that's true, after she refused to do her job, she got fired. That's crazy. Alonso, who helped steer the Marvel Cinematic Universe for more than 2 decades, was let go on the 17th of March, with Disney citing an indisputable breach of contract following her work on Amazon's Oscar-nominated film Argentina in 1985. Again, she was working for a rival film studio and promoting it repeatedly. Alonso, via her attorney Patty Glazer, denied this, instead saying he was fired after Marvel asked her to do something she believed was reprehensible. Victoria, a gay Latina who had the courage to criticize Disney, was silenced. The request was purportedly to do with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. It's been reported Marvel bosses wanted an editor to blur a shop window that had a pride flag, as well as the word pride, for its release in Kuwait, a country with anti-gay laws. Alonso, who is overseeing the film's post-production visual effects, which she has for all of Phase 4 Marvel, all of Phase 4 Marvel has been ridiculed for its terrible VFX, by the way, is claimed to have refused to make the edit. Allegedly, Marvel made the change as an outside contributor instead. Disney responded by suggesting there were other factors involved in the decision to fire her. According to Deadline, Disney and Alonso's confidential settlement included a multi-million-dollar financial compensation. And of course, we know that she very vocally called out then CEO Bob Chapek over the, quote, "Don't say gay bill, I think you mean parental rights and education bill," which is now law here in the great state of Florida. But this is just another one of those reasons. Don't hire activists. Don't hire activists at your company, at least if you don't want them to cause massive problems, because inevitably, these people care more about their activism, their agenda, than they do about doing their job. That has been proven multiple times by Victoria Alonso, and then even when you fire her because she does such a terrible job, because she's not holding up her end of the bargain, or because she's doing things that are breaching her contract allegedly, then they will weaponize the very thing you hired them for. Oh, look how inclusive we are. We have a gay Latina as president. Well, now that you fired her, she's going to weaponize that identity to try to destroy you. Victoria Alonso gets the last laugh, apparently. Disney and Marvel, you get what you fucking deserve by continuing to make decisions that prioritize woke agenda and identity politics instead of entertainment, not just on screen, but clearly when you're figuring out who to hire, to write, to produce, to be a president at your studio. This is your own fault. You have done this yourselves. I guess keep on paying out woke employees who do terrible jobs that you have to fire. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.